Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to jump on here real quick because I want to show you guys something. I've noticed a certain creator on different people's panels, their live streams, stuff like that over the last couple of days, actually over the last couple of weeks. It goes by the name of mOrBiD rEaLiTy. I'm sure you guys have seen him too pop up on people's live panels or their live streams in their chats. He got on there the other day with another creator, and during a woman's first time doing a live stream, she's a new creator. I believe she hit around 500 subs, decided to do a live stream just to kind of kick it and chill with some of her subscribers, get the feel of it for the first time. Him and another creator went in and pretty much bombed her video, was cussing, being very disrespectful, saying a lot of nasty, derogatory words, just saying stuff that's not expected or acceptable from an adult. You know what I mean? So anyway, I came across this video and I found it kind of interesting because I've heard rumors as well that he's been around for a while, that he used to have a big channel, that a couple 100,000 subscribers actually, that he used to go by another name like Misery. I've also heard that he's gone by almost about 5 different names, that every time YouTube gets on his trail, he changes up his name. Or when he wants to troll people, he'll change up his name to go in different people's chats. He never shows his face now. He always gets on there with his camera blocked with his little, emoji or picture character that he has on there of the skeleton. And I just think it's interesting that I came across this today. And if you listen to the voice, there's no doubt, 100%, it is him. Okay, I know for a fact just by listening. As soon as I heard it, I didn't even see the video yet. I was doing dishes and letting my YouTube play. As soon as I heard it, I knew it was him because he has a very nice podcast tone of voice. He does. I will admit that. Unfortunately, he seems like not the best person. He seems like a scumbag, especially some of the stuff that he's talking about in these panels and allowing young children to get on and listen and be part of it. So anyway, I just want to play this short clip real quick for you guys. And and then we'll go from there.
Copyright stuff, they'll finally catch up to him. That's why he ended up losing this thing. He thinks he's got more channels out there that he's making millions off of, he says. But I'll tell you, people, if you know of anything to do with this guy, in about a year to 6 months, whatever it is, he's going to argue with someone again.
Year to 6
always
months.
Does that. Like he never showed his face really on any podcast, which I love, because he'll be outed right away and people will know truly what kind of guy he is, because I'll follow him to the day I die, basically. I'm going to make sure this prick doesn't make any living that I can help with on YouTube, because what he does with children, he should never be on YouTube. He's a ban invader. He's a prick.
I think she'll be okay. All right, so let me go ahead and make a phone call to my girlfriend. She lives in Boston, in Massachusetts. I haven't spoken to her for a long time. Should I call my ex? What do you guys think in chat over there? Let's see how this goes here. And this is just the beginning, of course. And got a ton more things to do. It's just the beginning.
You have reached 6705.
Blah, blah, blah.
To answer your call, please leave a message and we will call you back. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hey, Carol. How you doing, honey? What do you think about your shithead son, that loser, the 27-year-old fucking loser named Matthew? What's wrong with him? Can we talk about him? I am sorry for your loss about Corey. I know Corey died of AIDS, or I don't know. I don't know the entire story, but Matthew said he had an enlarged heart. And I apologize that the wrong son died. I know every time you look at your son now, Matthew over there, he's a failure. And it's really, really sad. But every time you look at his face, you're like, why didn't this shithead die? Why didn't he fucking die? Why did my great Corey die? I don't know. I wanted to just send my condolences to you. I know he just passed away this year, I guess, or last year. I don't know. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. But your son is in the basement selling his clothes, his designer clothes to make rent. Go force him to get a real job, because he's not doing a good job over there, what he's doing right now. Maybe you need to spank him a little bit, okay? I know he doesn't have a daddy. I'm going to call him next. I'm going to call his dad next. Maybe we can reunite them. How's that sound? All right? Bye. Love you. So who do I call next?
Emmer.
What? I don't give a fuck.
Oh
the guy talks shit about my kids saying that they should die. Fuck you. And then he calls me a cheat.
Mother is an innocent person, and you're like,
no, she's a cunt.
Interesting that he had enough audacity to call. I understand it's his ex-girlfriend or whatever, but that doesn't make it any different. That he had the audacity to call her and then talk about her dead son. Now, if I'm not mistaken, not too long ago, he said that he stands up for the victims' families. That's who he's protecting. That we're all going over these true crime cases and, using our feelings. We're involving our feelings. He says he goes by facts and that he stands up and protects the victims' families. Well, just like you said, Kylie Rodney's family wouldn't be happy that everybody's on YouTube still trying to figure out her case because we're curious and interested and we care and we want to know what really happened to her. You got on and said that we should leave the families alone, but yet you think this is right, what you're doing to this woman. And your exact words were, I don't give a She called me a chink. That's your comeback? Really? Really? Okay, now I got something else for you guys to watch. Give me 1 second. Now I'm going to play a small portion from this video, so that way you guys can get a little more insight to who mOrBiD Reality really and truly is.
I want to apologize. I got a bit of a cold, and you might not be able to understand everything I say, but hopefully you will. The reason for me making this video is to do with a YouTuber by the name of Misery. His name is Misery, or changes it, aka Misery Box, also known as Jim or Nam. He changes his name depending on whenever someone does a video about him and he is talking with children. I put together some clips here. I've got so much many more, like 40 hours worth of stuff. But obviously you're not going to sit with 40 hours worth of stuff. Now this is going to show him talking with young children, talking about pedoism that he likes to bring up with them and get their opinion on, which is sickening. Plus also about gays, blowjobs, anal sex. This guy is a real sicko. Now, after talking with quite a few people about this, I don't know much about pedophiles and things like that. I just know that they're hated everywhere they go. But I was told this is called grooming. Now, I'm going to hand this over to the authorities after I make this video because I know nothing about it and I want to protect these children. There has been allegations out there that he is a pedophile. I don't know if I believe that, but I just want to be on the safe side. These kids come first. Anyways, I'm going to play these tapes. These are what you wanted, and we'll go from there. Thank you.
He inspires me. That's my audience right there. So I have, yeah, I've got 0 to 13. No, I don't, you idiot. I've got 13 to 17, 8%. I've got 18 to 24-year-olds, 33%. I've got 25 to 34-year-olds, 25%, 26%. 35 to 44, 18%. 45 to 54, 9%, let's just say. 55 to 64, about 3.8%. And those who are 65 plus, well, I got a measly 1.8%. Those are the people that don't like me. So there you go. There's my age range, you idiots. You fucktards. Oh my God. Wendy, I love you.
Well, you two, you just heard it. We're idiots because we care for children. But I want to thank this guy. He just did us the biggest favor we could ask for. He just put up numbers for his audience retention. Now, we all know kids under 13 aren't going to put up their real age. They're going to use false accounts. So those numbers aren't going to show. He's in a Reddit community, which is basically mostly kids. Now, he says 8.2% of 104,000. He goes on and brags. Only 8.2%. That's more than I thought. I thought he was maybe 2%. 2% is too much. 8.2%? That's unreal. Of 104,000, that's over 8,500 young kids listening to this clown. Talk about penises, talk about up the ass, and he thinks this is funny. It's not funny. Something has to be done about this guy. He can brag and blah, blah, blah. You listen to these clips, and if you can honestly say this is something you would put your child down in front of, then I'll go away. But until then, I'm going to go after this guy. I'm a parent and a grandparent. To listen to a grown man sit there with children talk about, do you think I'm a pedo? Do you think it's wrong for me to talk to you? This guy is a clown. He's got to be gone. And I'll be damned. Tonight for sure, I'm putting this to the LAPD because this guy has got to be stopped. I'm told by people who are in law enforcement talking about this is grooming. If someone was grooming your kid, you'd want to know about it. Time to put this clown to bed. Anyways, on to the next clip.
Had to show it. Unfortunately, on YouTube, there are idiots. There are idiots. But you saw my age range there. So, first by Artie Lang. Or do you want to hear a funny contest with Beetlejuice versus Gary the Conqueror?
Yeah, it's 8.2% young kids here. What's the first thing out of his mouth? He wants to know if they want to listen to clips about hookers. Well, let's see what the kiddies came up with. What is Uncle Jimmy going to play for the kiddies
This is
today?
what women will not understand. Here we go. Sorry, Howard.
Always about the looks. You could take an uglier chick, but if she really has desire and really knows how to lick your sack and do all the wild things.
Yeah, you can't say this nowadays.
Chick, but if she really has desire and really knows how to lick your sack and do all the wild
Yeah,
things.
the dirty stuff you won't do.
Yeah, it's so much more exciting. You know, sex is a funny thing for a guy. It's got to,
But why won't you tell your wife what you want?
because then they don't even.
Good question. Why won't you tell your wife or your husband what you want? You guys know? Like, why would you not tell your wife or your partner, your husband, what you really want in bed or just in general, right?
do it anyway. Look, and
If they won't do it, and then they look down on
but
you.
it's not even fun if you have to tell someone.
What do
Like,
you have to tell this chick?
look,
Is it fun when you have to tell someone, your partner, what you need? Like, think about that. Probably not, right? I mean, think about that.
There's a certain type of rim job I take from a hooker who look like Martin Scorsese.
Here's a clip of his usual talk with young children, basically them talking to him why he's going to be called a pedophile. Very strange behavior. Take a listen.
Yeah, because I know you're probably going to get called out for basically just talking to us, which is normal.
Yeah, I'll be called a pedophile because I'm talking to children, I guess. You know?
Timber, I know, I'm such a good
I don't think that's fair because we voluntarily joined the call with.
Yeah.
Timber, don't worry about it. Nobody's not going to accuse you of anything. I mean, it's your life, your style. If you still want to do your own thing, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you don't have to take over some stupid trolls of controlling you, like you always tell me.
Thanks, Wendy. You're right. You're right.
Now that this entire thing like almost over, like with the whole situation, like I hope this conversation doesn't like pick it up again, like start everything all over.
I mean, then you know for yourself, like, oh my God, this is taken to a whole new, Illuminati's not gonna do a video about this where, look, he's a child pedo because he's got these guys in Discord talking to children.
Talk about this topic of pedophile with youngsters so often. Here's some more tapes on him.
Hey, young people, I want to know this young audience out there because there's a young audience that I kind of cater towards. But how do you guys feel about you guys always being the target of like, you know what? If you do anything ever online, people are going after you because they're a child predator, a child pedo.
It's still.
That kid right there sounds like he's roughly about 8 years old.
Do you guys know that the guy actually had sex live on air on YouTube live stream with his wife or girlfriend in front of his children? His children were there waking him up and all this stuff in a hotel. Had sex. Do you guys want to hear that? Might as well. I'm going to delete the shit anyhow. Do you guys want, I mean, are you up for that right now? I mean, this guy's a meme, an internet meme. To be honest with you. The Piano Man.
It's a Billy Joel song.
What?
It's a Billy Joel song.
The Piano Man, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Do you want to hear a Kyle having sex in front of his children live on air on YouTube
Nope.
Live? Can you believe
No,
he
I
did
don't.
this? All right, anyhow, what's up, man?
Not much, you.
Not much.
Neato.
All right. Just want to hang out for a bit?
Sure, you should bring the potato cult in here, though. They're pretty great people.
All right.
There we go. We got the potato cult now.
All right, go ahead, Potato Cult. What's going on, brother?
It's the potato cult.
We've arrived.
Yes.
Hey, you guys are really young. You guys are really young.
All right, go ahead, Potato Cult. What's going on, brother?
We have arrived.
Oh yeah, hi.
Oh, wow, you guys are way younger than I thought. Holy crap.
You just had a 14-year-old kid say these kids are too young for them.
All right, so we've got a lot of potato heads here. So you're not offended by certain words that people use?
No, I'm not really offended by much. I come from like a small school, so like if 600 kids. So like if someone's like mean to you or something or offends you, you know, you just hit them because you know.
Now, a lot of people are going to knock you guys and me because I have you guys on because you're young, right? You're a young generation. You guys are young kids right here on Discord. 14, someone said, and all that. You're going to put out that child pedo sort of thing because that's what they love to do. But that's pretty silly. You guys are pretty much adults about that, right? I mean, you guys are mature enough to say, hey, you know, these are my thoughts. Don't you think because you're younger, you should have a say in these sort of issues and anything, really? I mean, people should listen to your voice at least. I mean, are you robots or humans? Are you individuals?
Human.
Don't you feel like you have a say in it?
Yeah, we should have more of a
We're kids, so like nobody listens to us, you know.
Don't you think it's interesting to bring everybody together and have a discussion about the various topics? Because why have just
That one kid in the background sounded like he was 6 to 8 years old.
On YouTube or anywhere, so you know, like social media platforms where it brings everybody together and says, "Hey, we have disagreements, but let's go ahead and have a conversation." Go ahead, Jeff.
I don't think that it's geared to any of that stuff. I mean, you'll probably be taken down in a week.
Even his co-host agrees he should be taken down within a week for this type of behavior, talking with young children.
So a guy who looked down on those who are younger, Ian Ellis manager. Now you're talking to them.
I look down on people who are younger.
Yeah, I mean, you call people who talk to them child predators. You're speaking to
I
them.
didn't say that.
I don't know. I mean, we got a lot of
I said
tape about
people that
that.
try to give them porn are child predators.
Okay, so really, are you sure about that? You're
Yes.
talking to them. You're connecting with them. You're hearing them. You obviously have
Yeah,
something in
I'm not
common with
trying
them.
to fuck them.
Now, how do you think
Does that
about
make
it?
you a child predator, Misery?
No, you're right. It doesn't, but you're right. It doesn't,
I
but
just
he
wanna
likes to
know
spin it into that.
No, but you put a 12-year-old boy in charge of your fucking porn section on Discord.
I'm gonna have to get rid of this guy. The fact that he puts that out there, fuck kids, because that's who he's about. Exactly what he's about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't do that.
I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying that he's putting it out there with no evidence, because that's what he wants to do.
Wow.
Didn't bring up any
A
evidence.
12-year-old in charge of his porn section.
Anyhow, we got rid of the guy. He's really creepy, and I apologize that you had to.
Dude, you're
endure
creepy.
him for-
The reason for the allegation everybody keeps saying about Jimmer about the pedo things is that he was doing some subreddit stuff for the entitled parents, arguing with other YouTubers that were quite successful, some with like 1 million subs, made allegations against him for basically being inappropriate around children or something like that. They made videos about it, so it's on YouTube. But that's where all these allegations came from. It's just his behavior around children, basically, for the allegations.
This is a very strange question. Very odd. Okay.
Okay.
Like out of left field here. Do you jerk off?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it
it's
pleasurable,
like-
or is it like, oh my god, it's a duty? I got to just take care of this. 'Cause-
It's pleasurable. Like
Okay.
I can do it for myself.
You're 19, right? We can talk about this.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm of age. Don't worry.
All right. So yeah, I mean, all right. So
You guys are drinking Pepsi after dark, and I know you guys feel like adults.
Pepsi. No one drinks Pepsi.
Jimmerman is,
We drink Coke, you idiot.
you guys are drinking Pepsi and Mountain Dew and sugary drinks.
No, we don't drink Mountain Dew.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm just saying, I don't think your parents are monitoring your internet activities. Your parents keep an eye. You're talking to a strange.
We're talking to a
Asian
60-year-old
drunk
man. It's kind of like grandpa over here.
I'm just concerned for the children, Jimmer. Why are there so many children in your
I'm sure you're
Discord?
concerned about them because
obviously
all you have is their
concerned.
eyes on the children.
I'm concerned by your profile, Rex.
What's wrong with my Ninja Turtle?
Means you're a pedo,
Anyways,
bro.
kids.
He looks like he just looked at you.
Anyways, kids, you shouldn't be talking to alcoholic Asians.
How do you know
on the
he's a
internet. It's
kid?
not appropriate.
How do you know he's a kid?
Yes,
You sound like a kid.
I'm talking
words
to
you use
children.
sound like a kid.
You shouldn't be grooming children on
You
the
sound like a
internet.
child. No, it's you that's grooming.
Stuff that he was doing on YouTube. And then I just think it's funny that he gets on there now and says that all he cares about is the victims' families, and they're going to stand up for the victims' families. They're going to protect them. They're going to, it's just a load of BS, to be honest. Like, you have all these different accounts. Why? So that you can switch up in between different ones. From when you do something wrong on one, you can switch to another one. Or when you want to go troll somebody and you don't want no one to know who it is, so you switch to another one and then to another one. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that he's even still on YouTube. And it's crazy to me that he's attacking people and slandering people when him himself knows how it feels to be attacked and slandered, because clearly people were coming after you about this. People were not happy about this. People are still not happy about this. I know a creator that's still making videos about you till today. And now that I just found his page, I think it's my duty to expose some of the things that you've been doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys will consider subscribing to my channel for more updates on true crime, on more updates about scumbags like these, on more updates about reptile care, on updates. I live down in Florida, so I did some updates on Hurricane Ian, stuff like that, of that nature. So anyway, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you guys feel. Hope to hear from you guys soon. And if not, I'll be posting another video tomorrow. So have a good one and God bless.